I'll make a note for Mr. Medina.
Wonderful, thank you. So if you'll just bear with us, ma'am, and we'll get you back up as soon as we can. And does anybody else who's out of custody have a case today? Yes, sir, come on up. Reginald Cunningham?
Yes, ma'am.
All right,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
who's your attorney?
It was Miss Elizabeth. I think it's still needed now.
I can't hear you.
It was Miss Elizabeth, but she's no longer practicing.
Okay, I believe you might be Mr. Medina's as well. I see you on the docket. Cunningham, Reginald Cunningham, case number.
Also with Mr. Medina, who's not here yet. So
Yeah,
if you can
I'm so sorry,
pass,
sir.
I
I
will-
was going to try to take your case early, but your attorney's cases aren't scheduled till later in the day, so he's not here yet right now. I'll call you back up as soon as I can. Thank you. Anybody else out of custody who has a case on the docket today? Mr. Dyram, I believe you might have one who is out of custody.
Yes, Mr. Hasker, Your Honor.
Yes, let's go ahead and,
There's a waiver on file for Mr. Hasker, and it is a first time up. His case number is 25 CF 2239,
yes.
and I'd ask to put him on the next pretrial. I believe that's April 13.
All right, any objection?
No objection.
All right, so Mr. Robert Hasker, he is out of custody, so he will be on the April 13th pretrial docket, continued at the defense's request.
Thank you, Your Honor. And then I have one inmate that I'll wait for.
Oh, thank you.
Your Honor, I can take the one that has come in that's out of custody.
Fantastic.
Your Honor, it's going to be Miss Veronica Jones.
All right,
Miss Jones is on a PTI recall.
all right, let me get to her on the docket. Okay, this is 23 CF 1383, and she is present.
Yes, Your Honor, this time if we can continue Miss Jones' case, I'll talk to her about some of the details on the PTI and figure out what we can do from there.
All right, any objection from the state? Let me see who's on the case.
It'd be
This
Miss
is number-
Jardina, but I think Miss Gaynor is covering for her today.
Yes, Your Honor, there's no objection to it.
All right, so Ms. Jones, your next court date is going to be April 13th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. Make an appointment to talk to Mr. Gates before then, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, great. Ms. Merrifield, I think we're ready for your inmates.
I should have one. Brandon Merrifield on behalf of Aaron Babineau. And Judge, I'll need just a moment to get a signature.
Sure. And Mr. Babineau is 24 CF 1804, that's the VOP case, and 25 CF 2029.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and Ms. Basso is present for the state.
Also, ASA Gaynor for the new law.
Yes, Ms. Gaynor for the new law.
If
And
I could just have a brief moment, Judge.
Sure.
Mr. Babineau is present.
thank you.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Score sheets in the back.
Perfect.
And Judge, Mr. Babineau in 25 CF 2029 is withdrawing his previously entered not guilty plea, entering a no contest plea as articulated in the agreement. This also calls for an admission to the violation of probation in 24 CF 1804, so he would be withdrawing that previously entered denial. He is entering, as I said, a no contest and an admission. In 25 CF 2029, count 1 is a lesser included of burglary with the statute referenced. Count 2 is a lesser included of felony battery with the statutory reference. And then in 24 CF 1804 is as charged. In 25 CF 2029, count 1 is 36 months probation, $40 per month cost of supervision, $518 in court cost, complete an anger management course, and 24 hours of community service, which may be bought out at a statutory rate. No contact with Daryl Ford. Count 2 is going to be a concurrent 36-month probation. As to the violation, 24 CF 1804, admit the violation, reinstate probation to include all original terms, conditions, and requirements. Be a $100 VOP fee, consume no alcohol, and that'll run concurrent with 25 CF 2029, adjudication as to all.
Fantastic, thank you. Mr. Babineau, if you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. If you'll put your hand down and state your name.
Aaron Babineau?
Thank you. All right, Mr. Babineau, have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the new charges in 25 CF 2029 and also the allegations that you violated your probation in 24 CF 1804?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
All right, have you discussed this plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea in the new case and an admission in the violation of probation case?
I do.
All right. Are you entering the plea and the admission freely and voluntarily today?
I am.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing in this agreement?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, I am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I do have a score sheet. It shows 35.6 total sentence points. Any objections?
No objections from the defense, and I did review that with Mr. Babineau in the jail.
Great, thank you. Any DNA that anybody knows about in the new case?
No, Your Honor.
All right. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Mr. Babineau, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am, I am a U.S. citizen.
And in 24 CF 1804, are you admitting the allegations that you violated your probation?
Yes, ma'am.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in 25 CF 2029, it looks like you're pleading to lesser included offenses. On count 1, the lesser included offense is burglary of an unoccupied conveyance. The statute is 810.024B. That is a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. And in count 2, you're pleading to the lesser included offense of felony battery, which is Florida statute 784.041, which is also a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. Is it your understanding that those are the charges you'll be pleading to?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how do you plead to those 2 lesser included offenses?
No contest, Your Honor.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered in accordance with your agreement. In 24 CF 1804, you will be reinstated to probation, including all original terms and conditions and requirements. There is an additional $100 VOP cost of prosecution fee. That's in addition to anything previously assessed. You're required to consume no alcohol. Now, is that a modification of his previous probation?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay, so we're reinstating and modifying to include the consume no alcohol. That's a condition of your probation in that case. This probation will run concurrently with the probation I'm about to announce in the 2025 case. In 25 CF 2029, oh, and by the way, in the 2024 VOP case, I do find that you're guilty of violating your probation based on your admission. In 25 CF 2029, there's an adjudication of guilt on both counts on those lesser included offenses. On each count, you're placed on 36 months probation concurrent. There will be a $40 per month cost of supervision fee, plus there are a couple of small surcharges that go along with that. Is it 518?
It's going to be $867.
It's it's going to be $867 in court costs. Does that change your mind about entering the plea?
No, ma'am, it does not.
All right, thank you, sir. I'm going to cross that out. And 867, you said? Okay, got it. $867 in court costs, and that's based on the charges, sir. There's some additional court costs that are assessed based on the type of charge. While you're on probation, you must complete an anger management course. You must do 24 hours of community service work. You can buy that out at the going rate, which is minimum wage. And you are to have no contact with Darrell Ford. Did I cover all the terms and conditions?
Everything from the defense perspective, Judge.
Okay. And, sir, you'll have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. You need to see, is it Officer Keene? Okay, Officer Keene is on the front row. You'll need to see her before you leave the courtroom, and then as soon as you get out of jail, if you get out before 3 o'clock today, go to probation today and check in. If you get out later today, you need to be there before 9 o'clock in the morning to check in. All right? Good luck, sir. Thank you.
I would like to.
Okay, take that, so you gotta go get fingerprints done and then go see probation.
It's gonna be Baker.
Call me when you get out.
Yes.
Your Honor, Mr. Baker is present in 25 CF 86. If we can leave Mr. Baker on for docket day Tuesday, I believe we will have a plea on that day is what we're trying to work out.
All right, and this is 25 CF 86. Mr. Baker is present, and I have Ms. Basso present as well.
That's correct. There's no objection from the state, ma'am.
All right, so I do have the case down as plea or trial, so docket day is February 17th, that's Tuesday.
Correct.
And we will see you then, Mr. Baker, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Your
thank you. That's at 9 o'clock, docket day. Thank you, Mr. Dyron.
Next is Cody Browning, from Joey.
All right, Mr. Browning, and you're here in 25 CF 421, which is Joey Crump.
Yes, Judge, and it's going to be a plea. While he's approaching, Madam Clerk, do you have the court costs on his case?
Is it going to be as charged?
Huh? As charged, yes, ma'am.
515.
515?
All right, and Mr. Crump is present. And I have Mr. Ferris for the state.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Coy Browning for Joey Crump. Judge, he's withdrawn his previously not guilty plea and is a no contest plea to as charged. Agreed upon terms be adjudication of guilt, credit for time served, and pay court costs at 515. May I approach, Judge?
Yes. Thank you so much. Okay. What about, is there restitution?
No, Judge.
No? Okay, I thought I saw something in the court file about restitution, so that's, I mean,
They followed up on it, Judge. He was arrested at the bank attempting to pass a fourth bill.
There were multiple defendants in this one. Yes, he was.
okay, just making sure I didn't miss that. Thank you. All right, Mr. Crump, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. Could you please state your name?
Joey Crump.
All right, Mr. Crump, you're here in 25 CF 421, and the charge is uttering forged bills, which is a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years state prison. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses? I just need you to answer a little louder.
Yes.
Thank you. Did you discuss the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is this your signature on the next to the last page?
Should be. Yes.
Do you want me to have court security bring it up to you so you can see it, or Mr. Brown?
We're good.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea? I need you to answer out loud.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily today?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you. There's a court reporter that's listening, so I just need to make sure she can hear you. That's why I keep asking. Is anybody forcing you or threatening you? Has anybody promised you anything other than what's showing in this agreement?
No.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Oh, yeah.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No.
I do have a score sheet. It shows 10.2 total sentence points. Any objections?
No objection.
All right. Is there any exculpatory DNA that anybody knows about?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Mr. Crump, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
All right. How do you plead to count one?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, there's an adjudication of guilt. You are sentenced to time served, and the court is assessing court costs of $515. How long does Mr. Crump need to pay that?
60 days, Judge.
Okay, so after 60 days, they will go to collections. If you need more time, go see the clerk. They'll work with you on a payment plan. And you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you.
I got one.
Good luck, sir. Thank you.
See when we get him, okay, buddy?
Yeah, hold on.
Call me if you help out, try to get you
Next we
information.
have
Okay.
Joseph Shade.
That's all.
Mr.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Browning, you are on the docket on the next case, and I want to just get it on the record that this is Ferreras Reyes Hector Luis.
That is with me.
Okay.
I know there was a filing in the DOP case that may have.
I previously
an
represented him,
area,
so.
An error. I do have a plea agreement ready to go for Mr. Ferris. We can take him if he's up. We can take him at any point in time.
I don't know if he's up here or not.
He is.
Oh, okay. So maybe we could,
Seek him in at some point in time.
okay. So I just want to make sure that we clear up the attorney of record
Yes, I'm
situation.
not representing him on this case, Judge.
Okay. So I know Mr. Ferreras Reyes is not out here right now. We'll bring him out when we can, but I just wanted to clear up that you're no longer attorney of record. The court is recognizing Mr. Gates as attorney of record in case 25 CF 1322. That's his VOP case.
Gotcha, okay.
And he also has a new law, which we will address whenever we can.
Okay. I can be excused, Judge?
Yes, thank
Okay,
you.
Thank you, Judge.
Sure.
Number six, Ms. Gold.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
My name's Jillian Goldhagen. I'm covering for Tyrese Cruz and for Shaheem Josephs. That's case number 25 CF 2305 and 24 CF 1833.
Could you tell me your name one more time? I'm so sorry.
Jillian Goldhagen.
Could you spell that, please?
It's JILLIAN GOLDHAGEN. And Tyrese Cruz is the attorney of record.
Thank you very much.
Then here's Mr. Ferreras.
Oh.
That's not Mr. Joseph.
Okay, so,
I apologize. She had called.
Ferreras real quick, Your Honor.
sorry?
I can take Mr. Ferreras.
Let's go
real
ahead and
quick.
take Mr. Ferreras so he can get back to the jail. I'm so sorry, Ms. Goldhagen, we'll get you right back up. All right, is this Mr. Hector Ferreras Reyes? Good morning, sir.
Is this-
And we are here in two cases, 25 CF 1322 and, well, that's the VOP, then 25 CF 1875, and that is the new law case. And I have Mr. Gates present.
Yes, Your Honor, we have a score sheet and a plea, if I can approach, Your Honor.
Yes,
Get no objection to that score sheet, Your Honor.
thank you very much. In the new law case, is it 966? Thank you. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, "I do."
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. If you'll just tell me your name, sir.
Hector Luis Ferreras Reyes.
Thank you. And in case 25 CF 1322, it's alleged that you violated your probation, and in 25 CF 1875, you are charged with 1 count of battery on a person 65 years of age or older, which is a 3rd-degree felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years state prison. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the allegations you violated your probation and the new charge in 25 CF 1875?
Yes.
All right. Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial in the new case?
Yes.
All right. Are you entering the plea and the admission to the violation freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
All right. Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he answer all of your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a score sheet. It shows 41 total sentence points. Any objections or corrections?
No, Your Honor.
Is there any DNA, exculpatory DNA in the new case?
No, Your Honor.
Thank
No,
you.
Your Honor, that I'm aware of.
Thank you. And sir, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
I can't understand.
If you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes.
All right. Are you admitting the violation of probation allegations in 25 CF 1322?
Yes.
I accept your admission. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. In 25 CF 1875, how do you plead to count 1?
No context.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In accordance with your agreement, in 25 CF 1322, your probation is revoked and terminated. The court does find that you're guilty of violating your probation. You are sentenced to time served. In addition to any previously assessed court costs and fees, there's an additional $100 cost of prosecution fee and $150 cost of defense. That includes the application fee of $50. In 25 CF 1875, the court will adjudicate you guilty of that offense in accordance with your agreement, and you're sentenced to time served. And the court costs are $967 plus a $100 cost of defense fee. You will have 24 months after you get out of jail to pay all of your costs and fees in both cases before they go to collections. You'll have 30 days to appeal the order of the court, and if you cannot afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good
Yes,
luck,
shall be
sir.
done.
Thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Gates.
And Judge, if I may have just 1 moment to have him sign the form.
Sure, sure. All right, and we have Mr. Shaheem Josephs present, and that's case number 24 CF 1833 and 25 CF 2305. And I have Ms. Goldhagen present, covering for Mr. Cruz, and then I have, who do I have for the state? Is it Ms. Gaynor?
Rachel Gaynor, we have the state.
Thank you. All right.
At this time, Mr. Joseph will withdraw his previously entered not guilty plea and enter a plea, and both of these cases resolved as a global resolution. In case number 24 CF 1833, he was charged with possession of marijuana, more than 20 grams, narcotic possession paraphernalia, tag not assigned, no or improper vehicle registration, and a financial responsibility violation. As to count one, the plea to a lesser included misdemeanor possession of marijuana under 20 grams, and plea as charged for remaining misdemeanor counts to be adjudicated guilty with credit for time served and no probation to follow, with $270 in court costs. In case number 25 CF 2305, he was charged with eluding with lights and sirens, which is a third-degree felony, and resisting officer without violence, which is first-degree misdemeanor. Both of those counts will be reduced to resisting without violence, be adjudicated guilty, credit for time served, no probation to follow, $150 public defender fee, and $270 in court costs. May I approach?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say, I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down. And if you will please state your name.
My name is Shaim Scott Joseph.
Thank you. And I will need the statute number for the lesser included offense on count 1 of 1833. It's possession of marijuana under 20 grams. I think it's...
It's 89313, subsection 6B, Your Honor.
Thank you. I wrote that on here. Thank you. All right, Mr. Josephs, you heard your attorney announce the original charges in both of your cases and also the lesser included offenses on a couple of those charges. Is that your understanding of the original charges and the charges you'll be pleading to, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about the charges in both cases and any possible defenses you might have?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed this plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the next to the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily today?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Is there any exculpatory DNA in either case?
No, Your Honor.
I do find a sufficient factual basis in both cases based on my review of the documents in the court file. Mr. Josephs, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And in 25 CF 1833, on count 1, you'll be pleading to the lesser included offense of possession of marijuana under 20 grams, which is a misdemeanor, rather than the over 20 grams, which is a felony. The statute number for the lesser included offense is 893.136B. So how do you plead to the lesser included offense of possession of marijuana under 20 grams on count 1, and then the remaining counts as charged?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in 25 CF 2305, on count 1, you will be pleading to the charge of resisting an officer without violence, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, rather than the original charge of fleeing and eluding law enforcement, which is a third-degree felony. And then count 2 is also resisting an officer without violence. How do you plead to the 2 counts of resisting an officer without violence, which is Florida Statute 843.02 on both counts?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in accordance with your agreement, in 24 CF 1833, you will be adjudicated guilty of all the charges that you pled to, and you are sentenced to time served, and it's $270.
That one will be $300.
All right, the court costs in 24 CF 1833 are actually $300. Does that change your mind about entering the plea, sir?
No, ma'am.
All right, $300 in court costs. And then in 25 CF 2305, you are adjudicated guilty of the 2 charges you pled to. You are sentenced to time served. And this has a public defender fee on there. Was there a,
Do you have Tyrese for those cases?
okay.
It's my understanding Mr. Cruz is retained on both cases.
I thought so too. So, I'm not sure if there was an application submitted or not. Sir, do you remember submitting an application for the public defender?
Yes, Your Honor. At one point, I was representing Mr. Josephs.
Thank you.
I think Mr. Cruz filed a notice of appearance in that case.
Thank you. So, Mr. Gates, would it be appropriate for the court to assess only the application fee?
Yes, Your Honor. I think statutorily the court would have to assess that because he did fill that out.
Okay. So instead of the $150 public defender fee, that would just be the $50 application fee. And would that be $270 in court costs? Okay, plus $270 in court costs. Did I cover all the terms and conditions? Is there anything that I have said that you didn't understand, sir? I know I was going kind of fast.
No, I understand everything.
Okay, so, sir, you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, how much time to pay before his costs go to collections?
Do you have the ability to pay within 90 days?
Okay, 90 days to pay all the costs in both cases before they go to collections. If you need more time, go see the clerk. They'll work with you on a payment plan. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Next, we have Berg Chandra for
Need
Weinstock.
to sign this.
Mr. Weinstock? Berg?
Okay. All right, Mr. Weinstock.
Yes, ma'am. I'm here representing Sandra Beard on case number 24 CF 1102 and 24 CF 923.
Yes, and she is
I
present.
advise that the state wants to move this to, I think, Monday.
Your Honor, would be in a better position on Monday to potentially resolve Ms. Beard's case.
Okay, does that work for you, Mr. Weinstock?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. So we will reset Ms. Beard's case to February, it's actually Tuesday, I think. Tuesday, Mr. Weinstock.
All right, thank you.
I believe Monday's a court holiday, so it's going to be Tuesday, February 17th. Is that going to work for you?
One moment, please, Your Honor.
Go right ahead.
At the same time, I have to be in front of Judge Love of the Inferior experience. Is there any chance you can make the 18th?
Yes, we can put Ms. Beard on the 18th.
Is that
Yeah.
okay?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so February 18th, that's Wednesday, at 9 o'clock for a hopeful plea, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So February 18th at 9, either that, or if you want to come here later in the day, I think I'll be in court all day on Tuesday. It's up to you. Would Wednesday be better, or?
Well,
It really makes no difference, whatever's better. I'll be in court all day, both days.
then let's make it the 17th, then I'll be here late.
Okay, when you say late, do you mean like after lunch or just later in the morning?
I should be here before lunch, Your Honor.
Okay, well then we can leave Ms. Beard on the 17th, if that'll work for you, Mr. Weinstock.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll make a note that you'll be late, but that's fine. I should be in court all day. So
Okay.
that way you hopefully will get your case resolved a day earlier.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you. See you Tuesday.
Tuesday. All right,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Next, Ms. Dudley. We're gonna have Grant Wallen.
So February 17th on this one. Thank you.
This is Quillen Grant, 24 CF 2054. I think the last time we was here, we were doing some more depositions, which we did do those. During those depositions, there were some records I didn't have. The state has resent me the entire link, but it is taking me a long time to download it. If we can just leave it set for docket day to see where we are. I know the state's ready for trial, but I need to make sure I can get it all downloaded. I'm going to go get a hard drive when I leave here and take it to the state to try to get everything put on there. And I'm going to try to go through it, but if we can leave it set for docket day and we can see if we're ready. I just want to make sure I can go through everything before we have a trial, make sure I got it all.
Okay. What's the state?
Morning, Judge Markle of the state. State is ready for trial. Additionally, Ms. Herman will be following the information in this case, adding count 2, cell manufacturing liquor, case will be arraigned on count 2.
All right, so I
Ruled
did.
in or not guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you. Yeah, I did see that. So not guilty on count 2 that was recently added. And so I do have it down that this case is ready for plea or trial, but Ms. Dudley,
I'm doing everything I can, but it's just trying to get it downloaded. It's taking me a full day or 2 days just to get it downloaded. And then more to extract that, and I've used 2 different computers in 2 different locations.
okay. All right. Well, let's set the case for Tuesday, February 17th, that's docket day, 9 o'clock. And would that be with subs, without subs?
I think the state's ready, but I told Ms. Hernan I would do my best, but we'll see where we are on Tuesday.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do this with subs then.
Your Honor, I will be in Walton County, but I'll come here right after, if that's okay.
That's fine. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Next, we have Brown Anthony.
Your Honor, this is Anthony Brown Jr., 25 CF 747.
All right, Vice President. We also have arraignment in a new case tomorrow. I don't know if you've,
We can deal with it now if we want to, Your Honor.
okay, that's 26 CF 73, and I show it as no attorney, but I don't know if,
He's going to retain me once he gets out. We will just see if there's any plea or not guilty
okay,
on that one.
all right. And let me just make sure that Madam Clerk's okay with.
I'm not able to research and see if there's information, but if there is one.
I believe there is. Let me see if I can get my computer going.
I apologize for this.
I looked at it last night. I'm pretty sure there is, because I was hoping we could take care of it today and then you don't have to come back tomorrow. So. Has the state filed an information in?
Your Honor, our whole state attorney's office network is down, so I can't access my filed. I'm not 100% sure if I have filed on that or not yet.
Let me see if I can find.
And what I told Ms. Gainer was I looked yesterday on the clerk's site, I didn't see information that was filed just yet, so it could be in the process somewhere.
Ooh, I don't see one either, but if everybody else's system is down, mine could be just kind of frozen.
I was able to use hers, I don't see it.
Okay, I don't see an information yet, so we may be still having to come tomorrow.
Okay.
So, okay. And where are we on 25 CF 747?
The state has received a drug charge request from the victim in this case. There are no other witnesses or anyone else who saw this offense. So based on that, the state is having no choice but to nullify this case based on the victim's request.
All right. So, Mr. Brown, the case has just been dismissed in 25 CF 747. You're still on my docket for tomorrow. That's February 12th at 1:30 in your new case, 26 CF 73. So you need to be here in the courtroom unless you retain Ms. Dudley between now and then and she files something to excuse your presence. Otherwise, you need to be here tomorrow. Okay? I'm Judge Clark. We may be in a different room, so just check to see where we are. But be in my courtroom tomorrow at 1:30 for your arraignment in your new case, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Next, we have Larson, Kazil.
Your Honor, we got Cadell Carson in 25 CF 2190. He is currently in federal custody. We would ask for continuance.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. That would be continued to April 15th. Pretrial conference, 9 o'clock. Continued at the defense's request.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor, this is Brooks Gonzalez in 25 CF 2117. I would ask for continuance. We are hopefully going to enter a plea into Veterans Court. We do have court tomorrow. So if I can just continue this case to the April date and hopefully we get it resolved before then.
All right. And also, I need a plea on the, looks like the information was amended recently to add a couple of counts, one count of DUI and one count of refusal.
Oh, we never pleaded not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay.
That was consolidated from county court, so.
All right, let me just make sure we've covered, do you have a plea of not guilty on all the charges? Just making sure that we don't need to go ahead and enter one on count 1, 2. In fact, we might need to, not sure. In an abundance of caution, do you want to go ahead and enter a verbal not guilty on count 1? Verbal not guilty on count 1 as well?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great. So you've got vet court tomorrow?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you're asking for?
Just continue this to the next pretrial.
All right. Any objection from the state?
No objection.
All right. Continued at the defense's request to April 15th at 9 o'clock, pretrial conference.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Good luck with vet court tomorrow.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Next is Henson Brown.
All right.
Your Honor, this is Notorious Henson Brown in 22 CF 1245, 25 CF 2057. I would ask for continuance to the next pretrial.
All right. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right. Both cases will be continued at the defense's request to April 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
At 9 o'clock, pretrial conference in 25 CF 2057 and 22 CF 1245, which is the VOP. Actually, I think I have down, today's the VOP arraignment. Do you want to issue or enter
Oh,
a?
we just entered a denial, Your Honor.
Denial. All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you.
Next is Creech Joseph.
Your Honor, this is Joseph Creech in 23 CF 2749 and 25 CF 1540.
All right.
Yeah, we would ask for a continuance. In this case, I'm still reviewing discovery. Master statement, send me over a score sheet so I can look at that, and then see if it's something we want to set depositions on. Just want to make sure I get everything.
Any
Without-
objection?
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Without objection, Ms. Dudley, if you just want to shoot me some dates for discovery, or for the depositions, we'll get you on books.
Absolutely.
All right, we will continue both of Mr. Creech's cases to April 15th, pretrial conference, 9 o'clock. That's 23 CF 2749, that's the VOP, and 25 CF 1540, that is the new law.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I believe, Madam Clerk, that's all I have, I think. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Ma'am, we're waiting for Mr. Cobb. I just told him to step into the courtroom. It wasn't in the room.
Oh, okay. I have Mr. Nopes present, maybe we could take his cases. Oh, okay. Oh, is Ms. I'm sorry, Mr. Nopes. Oh, wait, I don't.
got his inmates.
Okay, I think Mr. Cobb's inmates are lined up. I'm sorry, Mr. Nopes. All right, I have Mr. Cobb present and
Tyler Bennett.
Tyler Bennett is present.
I just need to obtain some signatures.
All right, this is 25 CF 1701. Thank you. Do you need me to put on the white noise?
No, we're good. Thank you, Judge, for your patience. I appreciate it. All right, Judge, this is Tyler Bennett, present for the court, and 25 CF 1701. He's going to be entering a plea of no contest. It's a pretrial intervention plea agreement, so he's entering a plea to the PTI program to the lesser included offense of battery, not false imprisonment, and that's battery, section 784.03. Mr. Bennett has reviewed the plea form and gone over the terms and conditions of the plea trial agreement. It's for a period of 10 months. I believe it's all been signed correctly except for the probation officer on the PTI agreement. Can I approach?
Yes, could you get probation to sign that so then we can go ahead and get it filed? And Mr. Bennett, I'll go ahead and swear you in if you'll raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, sir. You can put your hand down if you'll state your name.
Yes, ma'am. Tyler Bennett.
All right, Mr. Bennett, you're here in case 25 CF 1701, and the charge is one count of kidnapping, false imprisonment, which is a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of up to 5 years state prison. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that original charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And did you read and sign the plea agreement and the pretrial intervention agreement?
I did, Your Honor.
All right. Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. And do you understand that you're entering a plea today, you're going to go in the pretrial intervention program. If you're successful, the case will be dismissed. If you don't have any more violations and you complete all the terms and conditions and you don't violate any of the rules. If you do have a violation of either the law or the rules, or you don't complete the program, do you understand you're going to come straight back to me for sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
On the lesser included offense that you're
Yes, ma'am.
likely going to be pleading to in just a minute. Is this your signature on the last page of the plea agreement?
It is.
Okay. And on the pretrial intervention agreement, is that your signature?
That it is.
All right. Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, anything like that in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Is there any exculpatory DNA that anybody knows about?
None that we're aware of, Judge.
All right. I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. And Mr. Bennett, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
I am.
All right, great. It looks like you're pleading to a lesser included offense of misdemeanor battery, which is 784.03. That's the statute.
Is there a subsection?
No, ma'am. I just traced that directly from the lesser included of the false imprisonment jury instructions. So I didn't mean, it just says 784.03.
1B.
1B?
1B.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I'm going to write 1B on here. Thank you, Mr. Gates.
That's Mr. Medina's work.
Thank you, Mr. Medina. 784.031B. Sir, how do you plead to that lesser included offense of battery, the statute I just mentioned?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. This is a golden opportunity, sir. I know you'll be successful. If you complete the program and don't have any further charges, they'll drop your case. So good luck, sir. You need to see Officer Keene before you leave the courtroom. And then once you get out, if you get out before 3 o'clock today, then you need to go to probation today. If you get out after 3, be there before 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay? Good luck, sir. Oh.
Suspect is actually 1A1.
1A1.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. 784.031A1.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Judge, this is State versus Malik Bradshaw.
Yes.
Can I approach one moment with Ms. Gaynor in this case?
Yes, and Mr. Bradshaw is present, and this is 25 CF 869.
Yes.
Come on up.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
All right, so Mr. Bradshaw, we are going to bring you back on Tuesday, which is docket day. That's February 17th, and we are on track to take the case to trial this cycle. And on Tuesday, when I see you next week, I'll be asking you some questions to make sure you understand and that you're wanting to waive your right to a jury trial, if that's the way you want to go. And I'll ask you a lot of questions about that just to make sure you completely, you're making that decision freely, knowingly, and voluntarily.
Yes,
I just
ma'am.
don't have time to do that today because we
Yes,
have such a big docket. So
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
see you on Tuesday, February 17th. We'll go through that, and we will also find a date for your trial. It will be really within the next couple of weeks, either the week of February 23rd or March 2nd.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you.
You, sir.
Thank you.
I see Mr. Bridges is lined up, ready to go. Judge, this is State of Florida versus, it's Kevon, right? Kevon Bridges?
Yes.
2024 CF 1623. He's going to be entering a plea of no contest to count 2 of the charging document, carrying a concealed weapon. The state will be null processing count 1, robbery with a deadly weapon. And the terms of the agreement are withhold adjudication of guilt, 24 months probation, no contact with the victim, no trespass at Quality Inn. You'll have to maintain gainful employment, and if he's not employed, 2 job applications per week. No illegal or illicit drugs. If he has a prescription for something, he needs to provide proof of the prescription. No firearms, and he'll pay $515 in court costs. The plea form has been signed and executed by all the parties, and the score sheet is attached. Can I approach?
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. And there goes courthouse group 515.
Oh, wait, here's a score sheet, Judge.
Oh, no problem. Oh, there is one attached. Okay. No problem.
Is it the last score sheet from Mr. Bridges, or actually attached somebody else?
It looks like this is Mr. Bridges, and does yours show 28 total sentence points?
Yes, ma'am.
We got the right one. All right, Mr. Bridges, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you, Mr. Bridges. You can put your hand down, and if you'll just tell me your name, please.
Kevon Bridges.
Thank you. In 24 CF 1623, you are charged with 1 count of robbery with a firearm, which is a life felony, and 1 count of carrying a concealed firearm, which is a 3rd-degree felony. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about those charges and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anyone forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Has anybody promised you anything in exchange for your plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did he answer all of your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, or anything like that in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
I do have a score sheet that shows 28 total sentence points. Any corrections or objections?
No, ma'am, that's correct.
And is there any exculpatory DNA?
Nothing.
And I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. Mr. Bridges, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And I see that it's written on here about possible transferring your probation to Georgia. There's a process for that. I can't guarantee how that's going to turn out. Do you still wish to enter the plea even if that didn't work out?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Judge, those are my mental notes.
Oh, no
To
problem.
remind me to talk about it, so I'm sorry about that, but I did talk to probation about it, and he'll get that started with them.
Okay. And how do you plead to count 2, sir? That's carrying a concealed weapon, which is a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison.
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. Does the state have an announcement on count 1?
And the state will be no crossing count 1 in exchange for a plea to count 2.
All right. And in accordance with your agreement on count 2, there is a withhold of adjudication of guilt. You'll be placed on 24 months probation. While you're on probation, there will be standard terms and conditions. Some of the special terms and conditions are no contact with the victim, Jasmine Gordon, no trespass at the Quality Inn. Where is that located?
Did you mean all quality ends or the one for quality?
The all quality ends in Okaloosa County.
I think
All-
that's what they meant, all quality
Okay.
ends, yes, ma'am.
All Quality Inns in Okaloosa County. I'm going to write that on here. You are to maintain gainful employment, and if you're not employed, you have to complete 2 job applications per week until you get employed. You may not have any illegal or illicit substances. Obviously, if you have a prescription for whatever it is, then that wouldn't be a violation. You cannot possess any firearms while you're on probation. And you are assessed $515 in court costs. Is there a cost of defense? Are you court
I'm
appointed?
appointed judge, so there's
Okay,
that.
so I'll have to add that as well. Sir, does that, I have to add $150 for cost of defense, including the application fee? Does that change your mind about entering this plea?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to write that on here too. $150 cost of defense includes $50 application fee. Did I cover all of the terms and conditions?
Yes, ma'am, you did.
All right, so, sir, you'll have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. You need to see Officer Keene. She's sitting on the front row before you leave the courtroom. If you get out of jail before 3 o'clock today, go to probation today to check in. If you get out after 3, go before 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow to check in. And about transferring to Georgia, you have to discuss that with Officer Keene. There's a fee you'll have to pay, there's a process, and then she will explain that to you. But you can't go to Georgia until they tell you you're cleared to go to Georgia, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck, sir. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Cobb.
Judge, can I pass Ms. Majew's case for a minute? I believe somebody's in the audience that wants to show me something, and I don't want to have that happen. I'm up here doing the plea. But
Okay.
can I just pass her and then come back to it?
Yes, let's do that. Okay, let us know when you're ready.
Yes, ma'am.
Back Home Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briar Patch Realty. Helping qualified heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire. Take 1. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa! Not cool, bro.
I'm Attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured? Take a breath. Call Coy.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just one block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everybody for your patience. So, here's where we stand on Mr. Stevens' case. There have been some developments. We are setting the case for Tuesday, February 17th, docket day at 9 o'clock. Mr. Little has permission to appear by Zoom on that day because he will be in court in Pensacola. I'm making myself a note. And whenever he can get on Zoom that morning, that's when we will take Mr. Stevens' case. So Mr. Patel and Mr. Shaw, I'll need your flexibility to work with Mr. Little when he can get on Zoom. That's when we'll call a case. And the issue is whether Mr. Stevens' case will or will not be tried on the week of February 23rd. There have been some developments which were just discussed at the bench. And we will not be able to decide that today. We're going to see where we stand on Tuesday, and the attorneys are going to work together in the meantime to try to keep the case on track on both sides. So the request to continue the case will be addressed further on Tuesday, February 17th. It's under advisement. Let's see where we get to between now and then. Anything else I need to put on the record from either party? I know we discussed a lot up here, but anything else you want me to announce right now?
Judge, just regarding that withdrawal of the motion to sever and request for a bifurcated jury trial, can we just handle that on Tuesday?
Tuesday or whatever motion day we have to have next week.
Yes,
I mean,
ma'am.
we've got jury review potentially on Thursday. That might be a time to handle whatever motions, but assuming, I mean, we discussed that procedure up here at the bench. Would there be any objection from the state to the procedure of the bifurcated?
No objection from the state, Judge.
Okay, so if the
that's
case goes
granted?
forward on both counts, then that's what we will do. I think we're probably going to need more time than just 2 days for a trial.
And the defense is going to be available all week
Okay.
of that first week.
Okay.
So you understand.
All right, and Mr. Little will be working on his expert. Y'all will be communicating with your expert to make the new one, make him available, or her, whoever it is, available for a deposition, and we'll see where we are on Tuesday. All right?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. We'll figure out what we're going to do then. Thank you, Mr. Stevens. I'll see you Tuesday, okay?
You gonna bring it out?
Judge Tim Shaw for Trayvon Hutchins. That is 24 CF 2294. There's also a VOCC 22 CF 356. We are here before the court, obviously, in light of what we're doing with Mr. Stevens and potentially the other case. I don't know that we can be ready to try this case as well, but you know, I understand the court's position.
I have a note from Mr. Dean that depots are set in March 23rd in the 24 CF 2294 case for Mr. Hutchins.
Depots are March
23rd.
Okay. I know that we had said last continuance, or I had a couple of times. What is the state's position? I mean, obviously, there's depositions set in March, but.
The state can be ready. The
Okay.
cycle can be ready next cycle.
In light of
You're going to trial
I'm going to
something.
trial. I'm going to trial.
Yes,
On one
but
of these
it's-
other cases, so Judge, I'd like to be able to give Mr. Hutchins a lot more attention before going to trial. So if we can continue one last cycle, that'd be great.
Mr. Hutchins, you understand that your attorney has depositions set in March, and he's asking to continue your case. Instead of taking the trial in 2 weeks, he wants to take those depositions. Is that what you want to do, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. We'll continue it, let you take those depositions, and we'll be ready to try this case next.
And Judge, Mr. Hutchins had filed a pro se motion that I think the court had set on the docket for February 19th.
Let me
I
look.
want to say.
Just 1 second.
I've gotten one of those notices of hearing from the clerk that they're sending out now, so that
Let me see what's going on. It's just taking a little while to load.
and that's in the 20, well, no, that's in the 24 case, sorry.
In the 2024 case?
I believe it was, Judge.
Let me take a look.
Yes, Judge.
I don't see anything in the 2024 case, so let me look at the other one just in case. I'm not seeing it in that either, so let me,
I know I had gotten a notice, one of those, they come in kind of just a single notice of hearing, like a case number that we get now from the clerk's office. It's different than we used to get them.
what motion? Is there a pro se motion?
Yeah, there was a motion, Judge, to suppress. The court denied it.
Yes.
Mr. Hutchins filed pro se, a motion for reconsideration. We would adopt that, but I know I saw a notice of hearing for the 19th.
And that was in the 2024 case. I'm not seeing a pro se motion.
I've got a copy of it here. It says
Okay.
it was filed, it was stamped in, well, that's from the PD, it looks like.
I don't see it. When was it filed?
It's stamped in to the PD, I guess. I don't see it stamped into the clerk January 22nd. Or 26th, so I don't know how.
I don't show anything. The last thing I show in the case is from December 10th of last year.
You don't see anything set for hearing, do you? I don't either.
Well, then I must have had I must have made it up in my brain. I'm gonna go back to my office and pull that, and I'll show it to
Okay.
you.
And I don't see Mr. Hutchins scheduled for anything next week either.
Well, then that's great.
Yeah. And if it was
I
a
just-
pro se motion, when someone's represented by counsel, I would strike it.
We were gonna have to adopt it or read.
And of course, that can always happen, yeah.
So I just want to make sure that if that was on, that we didn't need to rush and do that on the 19th if we were going to have it.
No, and I just don't see don't see anything set on the 19th at all.
Thank you.
If you see something different,
I will.
please reach out to my office, because the clerk doesn't see anything, I don't see anything, so do you see
The
anything?
state didn't receive a copy of any notice or a resolution either, Your Honor.
Okay,
I'll go back and see if I can find it.
okay, thank you. So we'll continue, Mr. Hutchins is.
There was a motion that Mr. Hutchins had filed pro se. It was to my office, it was a motion to reconsider the court's ruling on the motion to suppress. I was no longer the attorney of record, so I forwarded that on to Mr. Shaw's office to let them know, hey, Siobhan has filed or is requesting this, and I was going to let them handle that. So that's kind of where it's at. It's out there. It just hasn't been formally filed anywhere.
Okay,
I misunderstood
No
that
problem.
part of it, so we'll adopt it and have it filed.
okay. So I will schedule Mr. Hutchins for April 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial. And if you need to schedule a motion hearing, once the motion is filed, reach out to the clerk and they'll set it for you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Shaw, and thank you, Mr. Hutchins, and Mr. Gates. Thank you for that help on that. All right, Mr. Cobb is back with Ms. Mayhew.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Amy? Judge, this is the state of Florida versus Amy Majou in 2024 CF 924, 2024 CF 1101, 24 CF 1389, and 24 CF 1677. Judge, she's going to be entering a no contest plea in 2024 CF 924 as charged in counts 1, 2, and 3. She'll be entering a no contest plea in 2024 CF 1101 as charged except for count 2, which is the racketeering count. The state is agreeing to null cross the racketeering count pursuant to this plea agreement. In 2024 CF 1389, she'll be pleading as charged to count 1. And in 2024 CF 1677, she'll be pleading as charged to counts 1 and 2. The terms of the plea agreement are as follows. In 2024 CF 1101, of course, I've already announced count 2 racketeering will be null crossed by the state. And 24 CF 1677, in counts 1 and 2, the defendant will be adjudicated guilty and sentenced to serve 11 months and 29 days in the county jail with credit for time served. In 2024 CF 924, counts 1, 2, and 3. And in 2024 CF 1101, counts 1, 3, and 4. And in 2024 1389, the state and the defense have agreed to a 30-year cap. And we're going to set the remaining cases and counts for a sentencing hearing to be held at a later date. And the score sheet shows a total sentencing points of 202 points. And I would need the sentencing hearing set off a couple months at least. I got to get her evaluated, and then I know I've got a murder trial in Judge Stone's docket that's going to be coming up in March. So I'm looking for a sentencing date sometime in April or May, if that's okay with the court. But that's the terms and conditions of the plea, and I'd like to approach with the plea and the score sheet.
Yes, and thank you. Come on up. Thank you so much.
Minus the 28.
So 24 CF 1389, is there,
Can you repeat that first part of your question?
oh, so sorry. 24 CF 1389,
The manslaughter charge?
yes. Let me look at that really quickly. I had it written down a little bit. I have something I need to look at. Could the state help me? Where is the most recent information and what is the current charge? Because the plea agreement says one, and then the records that I have show something else, and I'm just looking for it.
Do the records, they mentioned, I think, second-degree murder or something like that, or what did it, I know that it was originally arrested under something like that, but then it was charged as manslaughter with the information that I saw and submitted.
The most recent information, it was filed July 3rd of 24, charged with manslaughter, Florida statute 782.07.
Okay, let me find that. What was the date in July?
With pleasure, July 3rd of 2024. And I can find the document.
I think I've.
Entry 25.
Excellent. Yes, docket entry number 25. Thank you. Yes, okay, so let me just change that because my information was, I had it down as a much more serious charge, so
Yeah, it was
let me.
homicide during sale or distribution or something like that, but they decided to charge as manslaughter, yes, ma'am.
Let me write that down. And
And if I may, it looks like it wasn't updated because there isn't a subsection.
oh, what is the subsection for that information?
And then they will need to file an amended.
Oh, the state's going to need to file an amended information.
We can, Your Honor, and we'll run through that back to today.
Okay.
I believe it's going to be subsection 1.
Okay. Mr. Cobb, does that sound right?
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, it does.
Okay. I'm just going to write subsection 1 on the
Yes,
plea
ma'am, that's
agreement
fine.
next to the statute number. All right. Ms. Mayhew, I am going to place you under oath and ask you some questions, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Just raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down if you'll just tell me your name.
Amy Ann Majo.
Is it Majo?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I'm sorry I mispronounced it. In case 24 CF 924, you are charged with 3 counts of possession with intent to sell, manufacture, or deliver a controlled substance. And the reason there are 3 counts is 3 different substances. Each of those is a second-degree felony. Each of them carries a maximum of 15-year state prison. Then in 24 CF 1101, your original charges are: count 1 is trafficking in fentanyl 4 grams or more but less than 14 grams. That's a first-degree felony. It carries a maximum penalty of 30 years state prison and a mandatory minimum of 7 years. And I want to make sure that the attorneys jump in and correct me if I'm wrong on any of this. Okay, so my first question as we're going through this, ma'am, do you understand that on this trafficking in fentanyl charge, the court must sentence you to a minimum of 7 years state prison? There is no way I can deviate from that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just want to make sure
Yes,
that
ma'am.
you understand. Then count 2 in this case, which I understand if we go forward with this agreement, it looks like that case or that charge is going to be dismissed. But as of right now, I just want to make sure you understand. Count 2 is the racketeering charge. That is also a first-degree felony with a maximum penalty of up to 30 years in prison. Count 3 is trafficking in methamphetamine, 28 grams or more, but less than 200 grams. That's a first-degree felony, and it carries a maximum penalty of 30 years state prison This charge also has a mandatory minimum sentence of 7 years. Is that correct, attorneys?
Yes, ma'am.
That is correct, Your Honor.
All right. Ms. Majo, do you understand that the court would be required to sentence you to a minimum of 7 years on that charge? I cannot deviate downward.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Okay. Count 4 is unlawful use of a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony. That's a third-degree felony, and it carries a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. Then, in case number 24 CF 1389, you're charged with manslaughter, and we talked about the statute just a minute ago. It's a second-degree felony. That charge carries a maximum penalty of up to 15 years state prison. And then in 24 CF 1677, you're charged with 1 count of possession of a controlled substance, which is a third-degree felony with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. And then count 2 is a misdemeanor. It's possession of drug paraphernalia, and it carries a maximum penalty of up to 1 year in jail. So do you understand all of the charges in all of the cases and the maximum penalties and any mandatory minimum penalties?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right. It looks like this is going to be a plea straight up with a cap for a total prison sentence no more than 30 years under any combination of the charges.
Yes,
Is
ma'am,
that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So based on this agreement, and I haven't asked you a lot of the questions or taken your plea yet, but I want to make sure we're on the same page, and I'm going to go through this as thoroughly as I can so that you're fully informed. I know you are, but I want to make sure on the record that you're fully informed. So if you enter a plea in accordance with this agreement, between all of your cases, the maximum sentence would be a total of 30 years state prison. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that at a bare minimum, the court's going to have to sentence you to at least 7 years?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that whatever the sentence turns out to be between the minimum of 7 and the maximum of 30, it looks like there is no agreement and that's going to be left to the court, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So do you understand that there's no agreement as to where you're going to fall in that range between at least 7, a maximum of 30? We're going to have a sentencing hearing. I will listen to what the state has to say. I will listen to what you and your attorney have to say. Whatever evidence you put on, I'll have to hear all of that and I'll have to make a decision. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Has anybody promised you a particular sentence like, oh, don't worry, you're only going to get 7 years? Or I'm just using that as an example. Has anybody promised you anything specific between that range of 7 and 30?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that that will be entirely up to me based on what I hear at the sentencing
Yes, ma'am.
hearing? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything you've discussed with your lawyer that you don't understand?
No, ma'am.
Is there anything I've said so far that you don't understand?
No.
Okay, I want to make sure that you are fully, completely informed.
Yes, thank you.
Sure.
Yes, ma'am.
So please tell me if there's something I am saying that you need me to explain better or repeat. Okay, and if you need more time to talk to Mr. Cobb, I will give you as much time as you need. Okay.
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay. Have you discussed this plea agreement with Mr. Cobb?
Yeah.
Did you read and sign this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have any difficulty reading English?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I have to ask those type of questions just to make sure that you are fully understanding what you're doing. And is this your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that you are giving up certain constitutional rights in exchange for this agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
You're giving up your right to plead not guilty and have a trial by jury. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You're giving up your right to have a lawyer represent you at a trial or in any further proceedings after the sentencing hearing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you will be giving up your right to remain silent and not incriminate yourself?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to make the state prove that you are guilty of all of these charges beyond a reasonable doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you are giving up your right to confront witnesses against you and to cross-examine those witnesses?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you're giving up your right to defend yourself by calling witnesses and presenting evidence?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you are giving up your right to appeal the conviction to a higher court?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that you're giving up all of those rights, do you still wish to proceed with entering this plea today?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anybody forced you, threatened you, coerced you to enter a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Has anyone promised you anything other than what is specifically written on page 1 of this agreement?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And that leads back to what I was saying earlier about, has anybody promised you a particular sentence within that range of minimum of 7 years, maximum of 30 years?
No.
Okay. Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anything that you wanted him to do that he did not do?
No, ma'am.
Have you had any drugs, alcohol, medicine, any type of substance in the last 24 hours?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Are you suffering from any mental illness that affects your ability to understand what we're doing?
No, ma'am.
I have a score sheet, and it shows 202 total sentence points, which equates to a lowest permissible prison sentence of 130.5 months, state prison. And there's, off to the side, it's written 10.8 years. I didn't whip out my calculator and do the math, but I'm going to trust it.
It's 10.8.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had mental notes for myself, sorry about that.
No, I'm glad you did, because I would have had to do the math, so thank you. So, first of all, Ms. Majo, did you look at the score sheet?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Did you see any errors or issues with it?
No, ma'am.
Does it look accurate to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you understand that it's presumed that the court would sentence you to a minimum of 10.8 years?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the minimum guideline sentence. I would have to sentence you to at least that. I would have to have a valid statutory basis to go less than that, and then I'd have to find that it's appropriate. So there are absolutely no guarantees that there would be a downward departure from the 10.8 years. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And do you understand that 10.8 is not a maximum? That's the minimum presumed sentence I would have to give unless I found a valid legal basis to depart downward and found that it was appropriate.
Yes, ma'am.
That's not a cap, that's a floor. Do you
Yes,
understand
ma'am.
that? Okay. Is there any exculpatory DNA in any of the cases?
Nothing the defense is aware of.
Okay. I do find a sufficient factual basis. I have reviewed these cases extensively. Does the state, does the defense agree that there is a factual basis for each of these charges that you'll be pleading to?
Yes, ma'am, we do.
Okay. Do you understand that if you are not a U.S. citizen, you could be deported as a result of this plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Cobb, is there anything else you'd like me to put on the record before I ask for Ms. Majo's plea?
No, ma'am, just, I want to make it clear, one of the cases we're going to deal with today with the 1129 sentence, credit for time served, I believe that's the...
Oh, yes, I'm sorry, you're right.
Yeah, and then the other ones would be going forward for a sentencing here.
That's right, I'm sorry. It's 24 CF 1677. That one will be sentenced today, according to this agreement, but it's the other cases that would apply to the, the minimum and the maximum and no guaranteed sentence and the guidelines and all that. Those would be 24 CF 1101, 24 CF 924, and 24 CF 1389, I believe. Yes, those are the ones that would apply to the, the guideline minimum and the maximum of 30 years. But we're going to go ahead and take care of one of the cases today. That's 24 CF 1677. Anything else that you'd like to put on the record?
No, ma'am.
Anything the state would like to put on the record?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Ms. Majo, as to 24 CF 924, How do you plead to counts 1, 2, and 3?
No contest.
I accept your plea. In that case, I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. In case 24 CF 1101, looks like you're pleading to counts 1, 3, and 4. How do you plead to those counts?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily given. Does the state have an announcement on count 2?
The state will be noticing count 2 and 24 CF 1101 for a plea to the other counts and cases.
Thank you. And in case 24 CF 1389, the charge is manslaughter, second-degree felony. How do you plead to that charge?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. And in 24 CF 1677, you've got 1 count of possession of controlled substance, 1 count of possession of paraphernalia. How do you plead to those charges?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered. So is there an agreement about an adjudication?
Or should be adjudicated guilty.
On all of the charges?
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
what I thought. Do you want me to pronounce that today on all the charges or just the ones that are being sentenced today?
You could wait and just do it, the ones that are going to be sentenced today, and then we could do it at the sentencing hearing. That'd be fine.
Okay. So as to counts 1 and 2 in 24 CF 1677, there's an adjudication of guilt, and you are sentenced on each count to 11 months and 29 days in the Okaloosa County Jail concurrent with credit for time served. And you'll have 30 days to appeal that order, and if you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. And then as to the other 3 cases, all those charges you pled to, we are going to go ahead and schedule a sentencing hearing. What I'll need the attorneys to do is contact, I don't know how much time you're going to need.
Right.
So contact my judicial assistant if you need more than, let's say, 30 minutes or so, which I suspect you will.
Yes, ma'am, we will.
So contact Amanda, and she will get you scheduled in, April or May or whenever it is you want. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll get that scheduled, and then we will address the sentence on those 3 charges at that time. And I'll go ahead and sign this score sheet. Well, let me ask Madam Clerk. We've got a score sheet, it's a combined score sheet on all of the cases. Ms. Major's entered a plea on only 1 today. Do I need just a score sheet on the one she is being sentenced on today?
That's up to you all.
No, we're fine with just the score sheet as is, instead of supplying her a separate score sheet on that one case. But she pleaded to county jail anyway, so I think we're going to be okay.
Let me ask Ms. Gaynor, because I'm usually have to sign these and write the sentence on there, and if all these charges are listed and I'm writing the sentence on only 1 case, how's that going to affect the score?
You actually could, we could wait and sentence her on the 1129 when we do the sentencing hearing, because she's going to be in there anyways. It's 6, if that makes it easier, I'm fine with that as well.
Okay. Let me turn the white noise.
Judge, let's just announce the 1129 plea at the sentencing hearing.
Okay.
That way we don't have to do an amended score sheet with just one single case.
Yeah,
I think that would be fine.
Okay, so I'm not sentencing, I'm vacating the sentence I just pronounced on case number 24 CF 1677. That sentence still will be imposed in accordance with your agreement whenever we have our sentencing hearing. I'm just going to wait and announce it then. So we'll just hold off on sentencing on any of the cases until we get to that sentencing hearing. I will sentence you in accordance with your agreement on 24 CF 1677, and then we'll have I'll listen to both sides on the other cases like I mentioned, and then we'll just handle all sentencing on all cases at that time.
Yes,
So what I will do then is I'm going to hand the score sheet back to y'all. I didn't sign it or anything, and that way y'all can present it at our sentencing hearing. Okay? So, yes, do we need to schedule Ms. Majo for, I'd like to put a placeholder date in there, because I don't want, I think we need to not end one court date till we schedule another one of some sort.
Yeah, like, is this a status date, something like that?
Yes, let's do the next pretrial.
Yes, that'd be fine.
That would be April 15th at 9 o'clock. Now, if y'all get a sentencing hearing, which I'm sure you will get the date on the books prior to this pretrial, we can cancel the pretrial once, so there's a notice of hearing scheduled for the sentencing, and that would be our court date. But until that sentencing hearing is scheduled, let's put down April 15th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And Mr. Cobb, just remember, whenever you get the sentencing scheduled, to cancel April 15th.
Yes.
So that way, Ms. Majo doesn't have to come sit here all day just for that, and then bring her back on another day for sentencing. Okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. I'll see you in a couple of months, probably.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
All right, Judge, I believe that resolves all my cases. Thank you for everything, and I'll see you later.
Thank you very much, Mr. Cobb. All right, and Mr. Nobes. Yes, sir.
I've got Mr. Giles. and,
Okay.
25 CF 2176. Judge, the state has made an offer. I spoke with Mr. Giles this morning. I countered offered, and basically the state's not in a position they can accept it now. We've agreed to put it on for Monday, plea or continuance, because I want to go back and look at the priors that were scored on the score sheet.
Okay.
Well, I guess Tuesday is what we're at.
Tuesday, yes. All right, so defendant is present. This is 25 CF 2176, Mr. Christopher Giles. Is it Giles or Giles? Giles? Giles?
Yes.
Okay. We will schedule Mr. Giles's case for February 17th, that's Tuesday, at 9 o'clock for plea or continue.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Check it
sir.
out. I'll come see you Monday.
And who do I have for the state on that one?
That's all.
Okay, thank you.
Judge, the next case I've got is Dylan DeShane, 24 CF 388 and 24 CF 399.
And-
Judge, I received the stand your ground transcript yesterday.
Okay.
I have met with Mr. DeShane at the jail, gave him a copy of that.
Okay.
So what I'm asking for is to continue it, and if we could approach, Your Honor.
Yes, yes, come on up. And I have Mr. Little here for the state, and the defendant is present.
Backbone Bakery Cafe is 2 blocks from the courthouse on Crestview historic Main Street. We serve handmade pastries, espresso, and lunch items, and we're open Tuesday to Saturday from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., serving lunch from 11 to 2. We hope to see you soon.
Hello, I am Bonnie from Body Be Healthy here in Crestview. We have been serving the area since 1999. We're an alternative health food store. If you're interested in bettering your health, we'd like to invite you to stop by. We're located in Court Plaza. Stop by and let us help you be healthy.
I'm Amanda Gaskin with Briarpatch Realty. Helping qualifying heroes save money is my passion. When I help a hero buy or sell a home, they receive a check from Homes for Heroes. Check out amandasheroes.com for more information.
For more than 70 years, the sweet aroma of the Crestview Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs has permeated the downtown area. If you have not experienced the unique flavor of Crestview's Coney Islands burgers and hot dogs, then I encourage you to join us for lunch. Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m., Friday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m., and Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. We're located in historic downtown Crestview at 107 North Main Street. Call 850-683-1045.
Hey, I'm David at Family Vision of Crestview. We've been providing excellent optical service for Northwest Florida for over 34 years. Come in and let us take care of you.
Man, I got this. Let's roll. Fight fire with fire, take one. Have you been injured in an accident and need righteous representation? Call us, because we fight fire. Damn thing ain't working. Whoa!
Not cool, bro. I'm attorney Coy Browning. Personal injury is no joke. Just ask him.
Injured?
All right, so in light of that information, we will set the cases for pretrial conference, April 15th, 9 o'clock. And Mr. Nopes, you've got a plan of how you're going to proceed, and then I know you'll be coordinating with the state, and y'all will figure out, and we'll try to get a firm trial date nailed down.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Absolutely.
Your Honor, may I please address the court?
Would you like to speak to your lawyer about that first?
No, ma'am.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I would like to put on record that I still have not received a copy of my discovery. And on top of that, I was wondering if Mr. Nopes or Mr. Little had a copy of my score sheet by chance?
I'm not sure about that,
Just
but
my investigator is going to the jail tomorrow to cover everything with him. And I
Okay.
asked him, I talked to the investigator on the way down here this morning. He's told me that he was on the case when Mr. Weinstock had the case, and that he has gone to the jail previously and talked to him about everything. So I don't know, but no worries, tomorrow he'll have everything we've got.
okay.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you April 15th at 9 on both cases.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank
you. All right, and, Mr. Nopes. Where's Mr. Nopes? Did he just leave? Mr. Nopes, I actually had you down for another case.
Which case, Judge?
Mr. Leroy Figures, and I don't know if Mr. Figures is present, or is he an inmate?
Judge, I would file a motion to withdraw.
Yes.
The case right after the day I got it, I think it was the day after.
Okay. Let me see if Mr. Figures is present. Is that Mr. Figures? Okay. I'm sorry, Mr. Lupella. Before Mr. Nopes goes, I had a note to take care of this. So, and then do I have Mr. Gates present? Because actually, I'm going to be appointing another private, so.
Yes, sir. We withdrew from Mr. Figure's case, which is where we know Mr. Nopes.
Gotcha. Thank you for that. All right, so we're here with Mr. Figures, Leroy Figures, 25 CF 2313. I have Mr. Nopes present. I have a note about your pending motion to withdraw. So, Mr. Figures, Mr. Nopes has to withdraw from your case. I'm going to appoint another attorney for you. So I want to make sure that the court has, or the clerk has your good address.
So we actually received an email from your office just the other day, and we provided Jason Cobb.
Okay, Mr. Cobb is going to be your attorney. I'm going to enter an order. He was here a few minutes ago. You may have seen him.
If I may,
Yeah.
in that we just withdrew off of Mr. Figure's case, and then Mr. Cobb has Amy Meiju, and there's a connection. We might want to pay someone else to be more.
Oh, he's probably going to have to withdraw then. So I will not appoint Mr. Cobb. It'll be Mr. Williams, I believe. Okay. I think he represents somebody that's in the, that was in that. I believe so. Okay. So right now I'm going to go ahead and appoint Mr. Williams, Charles Williams. He is not here today, but he has other cases in my division. Let me make sure that Madam Clerk has your correct contact information so that Mr. Williams, when he gets it from the clerk, he can contact you and you can contact him.
Yes, ma'am.
So, what do you have for Mr. Figures?
I have an address on Carnarvon. Need that filled out.
Oh, is there a piece of paper up there for Mr. Figures to fill out his address or his email address?
I'm sorry. Right here.
Mr. Figures, if you could write your email address on there very neatly, and then you can get notices by email as well, because I want to make sure that you get the order appointing the new attorney. And Mr. Nopes, I'm granting your motion to withdraw. I'll sign the written order too, but I'm just letting you know.
Proposed order, Judge, and I'll actually take a picture of what he's writing, and I'll send it to Mr. Williams, so he'll know he's getting.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thank you for sticking around so I can take care of
You got a phone
Mr.
number?
Figures.
Do you have a phone number?
Yeah. 850. 428.
I'm sorry.
428.
428.
8687. 8687. That's it.
Yes. Thank you, and I'll hand it to the clerk. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Figures. So check your email. You might get notices from the court or orders through email notifying you of the lawyer, the new
That'd be
lawyer.
fine. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Thank
and
you.
let me give you your next court date. That would be April 13th. And there might be something up there you can write it down on. April 13th at 9 o'clock, pretrial conference. Thank you, Mr. Nopes.
Hey, well, let me take a picture of that, so I can also send it to Mr. Williams.
Thank you, Mr. Figures. Thank you, Mr. Nopes. All right, thank you, Mr. Lupella, for your patience. The next is Oscar Caballero Martinez, and do we need an interpreter?
We do.
Oh, fantastic.
And if the court can indulge me for maybe 20 seconds, I just need to give them a quick update before we go on the record.
Let me swear in our interpreter. If you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm that you will accurately interpret the proceedings in Spanish and English today?
I do.
Thank you. All right, so this is case 25 CF 1198, Mr. Oscar Caballero Martinez, and he is present, and I have Mr. Lupella and Mr. Ferris. Oh, Ms. Gaynor. Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor, and I've spoken with Ms. Gaynor today, and I've relayed to my client possibility that we might have a resolution if we set this case for the next date. I think it's Thursday.
Tuesday?
Is it Tuesday? Yeah, the 17th?
Yes, that's docket day, February 17th.
Right, and that would be
9
for
o'clock.
a status for possible plea or continuance.
Okay,
Without subpoenas, no, we're not going to trial this cycle.
okay. All right, plea or continue.
We agree to that.
February 17th at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. And I'll be up, as soon as I get word from the state what their offer might be, I will be up to see my client at the jail with an interpreter.
Okay, and if you could reserve our interpreter for Tuesday as well for this case, that
I'll
would
have
be
my
helpful.
assistant do that when I get back to the
Thank you.
office.
Thank you.
Thank you,
All
Your
right,
Honor.
see you Tuesday.
Tuesday. That means I have to go up to the jail probably Monday. Or this weekend.
I believe I have Mr. Ramey in Zoom, but I'm not sure, are we ready for his inmates? Or?
Riosti, yes.
Oh, Mr. Riosti. Okay, sorry, Mr. Riosti. Come on up. And Mr. Riosti, we've got the client's name for you is Mr. Gregory Johnson, and
Yes,
that's
Your Honor.
23 CF 778 and 23 CF 779. And I've gotten
Yes, Your Honor.
word that he has refused transport. Is that accurate?
I was with him late till last night, and he told me he was going to refuse transport. Your Honor.
Okay.
So he understands that I'm going to ask for a continuance in the case, in both cases, based upon my pursuing of expert testimony with regard to the cell phone. This is a cell phone intensive case, so.
Yes.
But my expert, I was a little reticent to take the case on, but he's agreed. And so I'll be filing the motions to incur costs and providing the curriculum vitae, et cetera, to Ms. Powell to pursue a review of the. There's already been a Celebrite report that's been done on it, but in addition to that, I am reviewing Mr. Johnson's requests to renew or rehear potentially motions that have already been heard, or file new ones on different grounds, which I'm reviewing to see if that's within the rules and allowable. So I'll be filing those hopefully this cycle also, and setting them for hearings as they come.
Okay, let's see what Ms. Basso has to say.
Ma'am, I understand, or the state understands that Mr. Riosti wishes to do the proper defense of his client. However, we keep hearing this over and over again, that there's going to be an expert, that they're going to go look at the phone. Phone downloads have been done. It's not a complicated case. It was a burner phone. There's not many witnesses involved, so we need to move it along.
So you have spoken to the expert. As long as the payment through the JAC gets approved, then that expert will be hired and?
Yes, he's agreed to be retained and for the JAC rate. He's a JAC expert.
Okay. What time frame are we looking at for that expert to be able to formulate opinions?
If we continue this one cycle, what would the court date be?
Next pretrial will be April 15th, so it's 2 months. Seems like hopefully.
I believe we could have, I believe I can have this done before the end of February, which would give us time to posture the case for trial at that point, and any
Okay.
pretrial motions. So
Okay.
I understand the state wants to try it, but I'd like to try it at the end of next cycle.
I understand, and I know that you are relatively recently appointed to the case, having Mr. Johnson has gone
Mr.
through
Johnson,
several attorneys.
He's a very difficult individual.
Yes,
It's taken me some time to win him over so that we don't have a peppering of Nelson hearings and other hearings, and we're just moving forward with regard to the defense of the case and ultimately the trial that will be coming, so.
Thank you.
Forthcoming.
I am going to grant the continuance and give you the time to do what you need to do. We need to, if at all possible, I know you don't control the expert, but let's get the case ready to be hopefully tried this coming up next cycle.
If Ms. Bossow is concerned, we could set a review, a date to come before Your Honor to talk about housekeeping matters prior to the next pretrial.
I don't know if that's, I mean, if that's necessary, y'all could get on the books pretty quickly, but.
That's not necessary, ma'am. What we would ask is if the expert is retained, obviously the lab will make themselves available. That's not an issue. We don't never have an issue with that. We would ask, though, for any opinion or reports to be provided just as soon as it's available so that we can make a determination if we need to take any kind of a deposition, so I can fit that into.
Okay. All right, so April 15th on both cases at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. I'm putting last next to that, but I understand that you're not in control of your expert's timeline, and I'm grateful for you being able to get along with Mr. Johnson and move the case along.
I can read the room, Your Honor. I know that my time with regard to preparing this case for trial is nearing an end.
Well, but I know you're recently appointed, and I will give you the time that you need within reason to get it ready to go.
That's all I have for Your Honor.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Ramey is on the screen. Let me get him. Thank you. All right. Mr. Ramey, let me get you on the screen. There we go.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Ramey. Thank you for your patience this morning. I have Mr. Jason Carpenter present, and I believe that there's one case that maybe Mr. Medina is on as well with Mr. Carpenter, so maybe we can handle all of Mr. Carpenter's cases right now. So I've got, with Mr. Ramey, I've got 25 CF 883, 25 CF 1106, and 25 CF 1122, and then with Mr. Medina, I have 25 CF 1815. And let's address Mr. Ramey's cases first.
Judge, we have depositions scheduled on March the 30th.
All right. And what's the state's position?
The state's got no objection to a continuance. We do have got those set, Your Honor.
Okay, so we will continue Mr. Ramey's cases to April 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. And anything else I need to address on Mr. Ramey's cases for Mr. Carpenter?
Not that I'm aware of, Your Honor.
Okay, let me address Mr. Medina's case.
Your Honor, I apologize, but I don't have a file for Mr. Carpenter. I remember looking at it. What is his first name?
Jason Carpenter.
Okay.
He is number 51 on the docket, and the case number is 25 CF 1815. It was Ms. David.
I understand. Your Honor, I do not know what our position will be in the next cycle, but I will get moving on meeting with the client as soon as possible and going over the case. It's my understanding that it's, I don't know about the facts or anything, but as far as filing goes, it's a new assignment. I assume the public defender is going to keep it, but that will be a question for the defendant and his private counsel. They may advise me they're taking this case too, but I certainly do not think it would be appropriate to be assuming that the case that the public defender inherited would be jumped into the front of the list. I hope I'm not jammed on a trial next cycle, but we do need a full cycle continuance.
Yes, and I see that you have a motion to compel hearing next week in this case, on some discovery.
Okay, Judge, that's probably why I don't have the file with me.
Okay, it's
Because
February.
It may be that my assistant assumed that it was just put off until then.
And that might be a moot motion, a moot hearing. It could have been, honestly, I didn't realize honestly Mr. Medina had one of these cases. I thought Mr. Ramey had all of them, so it just could be, I just need to get you all the discovery.
And Judge, I don't have my notes, I don't have my file. I filed some motions that I assumed would maybe be on the pre-trial date. They were just sort of not aggressive motions to compel kind of things. I don't know anything about why it's on that docket, but what is that date, Judge?
February 18th, but the notice says 2:30, but it really should be, it's a miscellaneous day, it should be 9 o'clock. So we'll change that. Even though the notice of hearing says 2:30, I'd like to say 9 o'clock on February 18th for that motion to compel in 25 CF 1815.
Yes, and Judge, I will also advise the client that there is no way that I will be seeing him before February 18th because I will be in court all day today, tomorrow. Friday I'm having surgery and Monday is a holiday.
Okay, so if the motion to compel becomes moot before February 18th, then somebody needs to file a notice of cancellation and let the clerk know so that Mr. Carpenter is not transported on Wednesday for a hearing that is no longer necessary.
Yes, Your Honor.
24 hours of community service work, no trespassing at Happy Water Sports, maintain employment or 2 job applications per week, attend and complete an anti-theft class. There will be no action on FTAs, if I may have just a moment. Your Honor, I'll just confirm you that Mr. Calhoun is a resident of Alabama. I've advised him of the fact that he needs to seek approval for a transfer to Alabama, that there's a money order. If we can confirm it's 125? Okay. He's going to have his family, once he's released, if he can get released and do that today, depending upon transport issues, back to the jail. Otherwise, he has to do that first thing in the morning, if that's okay.
There's also a request for reimbursement for transportation from the sheriff's office in the amount of $189.04.
Okay, so this is a cost of transportation.
189.04.
Your Honor, I've added that to the plea agreement.
Thank you.
My client is amenable to that modification.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, thank you. All right, sir, if you'll please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth? If so, say I do.
I do.
Thank you. You can put your hand down. And if you'll state your name, please.
Terrence Calhoun.
All right, Mr. Calhoun, you're here in case 23 CF 1708, and you are charged with 1 count of vehicle theft, which is a 3rd-degree felony, with a maximum penalty of 5 years state prison. Have you had a chance to talk to your lawyer about that charge and any possible defenses?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you discussed the plea agreement with your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you read and sign the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that your signature on the last page?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand the rights that you give up when you enter a plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand you're giving up your right to go to trial?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you entering the plea freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody forcing you or threatening you?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the services of your lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
I have a score sheet that shows 22 total sentence points. Any objections?
No,
Is there any exculpatory DNA?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. And I do find a sufficient factual basis based on my review of the arrest report. And Mr. Calhoun, if you're not a U.S. citizen, do you understand that the plea could subject you to deportation?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, how do you plead to count 1?
No contest.
I accept your plea. I find it was freely and voluntarily entered in accordance with your agreement. Adjudication is withheld, and you are placed on probation for a period of 10 months. Is it 515? Yes. Okay. The court is assessing $515 in court cost, $150 cost of defense. That includes the $50 application fee. Some other special terms and conditions of probation will be 24 hours of community service, no trespassing at Happy Water Sports. You must maintain employment or submit 2 job applications per week, and you must successfully complete an anti-theft class. You must reimburse the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office for cost of transportation in the amount of $100, and it's actually $189. I'm going to correct that on here. It's $189.04. And the state is agreeing to take no action on the failure to appear. Is that right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay. Did I cover all the terms and conditions, Mr. Harper?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Calhoun, first of all, you'll have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Second, you'll need to see Officer Keene, who's sitting on the front row right there behind Mr. Medina. See her before you leave the courtroom. Then if you get out of jail before 3 o'clock today, go to probation today and check in. If it's after 3, go first thing in the morning before 9 o'clock and check in. You can't go to Alabama until you have met with probation and worked it out with them. There's a fee you have to pay, and there's a process, and then they'll tell you when you're able to go. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Good luck to you, sir. Thank you.
I already got it.
Judge, this is Dwayne Cobb, but if I may address Joshua Campbell first. He's number 36 on the docket.
Yes.
25 CF 1341. Your Honor, it's my understanding he refused transport. I was going to ask to leave this separate docket date because there's a conflict, and I filed a motion to withdraw and appoint registry counsel. And so I was going to have him brought back on docket day so that he could be present and find out who his new attorney would be.
Okay. Well, I can enter the order, and then that attorney, I'm just trying to keep the docket, I mean, this is a massive docket we have today. I'm trying to, if I can keep one more inmate off of the transport list for Tuesday,
I'm okay
that
with
would probably be, make it slightly easier for everybody. So I will sign a written order granting your motion to withdraw. That attorney that's appointed will be notified, and they can go see Mr. Campbell at the jail. If he were here today, let me get it on record, did he refuse transport?
He did.
If he had not refused transport, he'd be aware of this today, and I could appoint an attorney today. But, so, I'm just going to schedule him for the next pretrial conference.
Understood, Judge.
All right, April 15th. Let me make sure there's no objection from the state. Thank you. So, also, I had a note, depositions were February 3rd. Did those go forward, or?
I don't believe so. I think that was with previous counsel.
Yeah.
And then once they withdrew, I think they might have been
They
canceled.
canceled them, Your Honor, because.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay. Pretrial conference, April 15th at 9 o'clock. And Mr. Harper, if you will just send me a written order granting your motion to withdraw, and then, in fact, let me find out who's next, and you can plug them into the order. Probably Mr. Cobb, since I think I skipped him, but whoever's next on the clerk's list is who I will
I
appoint.
think I've already sent the
It
order.
would be Mr. Noakes.
Mr. Nopes.
We need to skip him because he was already appointed to that last case.
Ah, okay. So if you wouldn't mind, send me an order with his name plugged in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and I'll be happy to sign it, and then Mr. Nopes can go see Mr. Campbell at the jail, and they can get acquainted.
And are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
granting and appointing a protective today?
I can do that immediately, Mr. Harper. Have you already filed your motion to withdraw?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
I'm granting it verbally. I'll follow up with a written order if you'll send me one. But I'm granting RCC's motion to withdraw, and I'm appointing Mr. Nopes. Written order to follow. But Mr. Nopes is appointed today.
Thank you, Judge. And we'll put that in the order or send that to you.
Fantastic. And then Mr. Campbell is on April 15th at 9 for his next court date. All right, and is this Mr. Cobb?
Yes,
Juan
Judge.
Cobb?
He's before the court on 25 CF 2328. Your Honor, this is the first time up. We just recently had his pretrial detention hearing. We're still receiving some discovery. We've received the first batch, but I'd ask for a full cycle continuance.
Great. Continued at the defense's request, April 15th at 9 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Your Honor, sorry, I hate to interrupt. Mr. Calhoun, the one that did 10 months, they got to be more than 10 months to transfer out of state. They got to have a year on the other.
Well, then, should we bring him back out?
Would you do 12 months with the return constitution? Judge, I think if we can recall him so we can.
Yes.
I think the agreement is to modify that to 12 months probation with the option of early termination upon completion of the terms, but we can address that once he's pulled back in.
Yes, we will recall him, but is this Mr. Cromer?
This is Paul Cromer, Judge. He's
Okay,
before the
come
court
on, sir.
On 20 CF 946 and 25 CF 2028. Your Honor, we were recently appointed on Mr. Cromer's cases. This is the first time up on this matter. I'd ask for full cycle continuance to receive all the discovery.
Without objection, ma'am.
All right, thank you. And yes, Mr. Harper, I see you were just very recently appointed on that. So that would be April 15th, 9 o'clock for pretrial conference in both cases. All right. Continued at the defense's request.
Okay, thank
Thank
you,
you.
Judge. Judge, this is Stephen Davis before the court on 24 CF 2952. He's also represented by Ms. David, number 64 on the docket, 25 CF 2217.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I am Ms. David now, so let me, I apologize. What's his name?
It's Stephen Davis.
Oh, okay, yes. I met with Mr. Davis approximately 11 PM last night.
Oh, goodness. All right, and Mr. Davis is present.
Judge, I'd like to leave this set for docket day, plea or continue. The case that I have is a PTI. The requirements for that are, I believe, a parenting class and some court costs. He's in the process of paying the court costs, and he's doing the parenting class. And I've spoken with the state, and I think we're still amenable to possibly resolving it that way, in that he had made substantial progress before. He was compliant with DCF, and I believe the state might still be wanting to do that. And I just need to find out what the status of his new case is.
Your Honor, Steve Medina for Stephen Davis. I apologize, I don't have the case number.
I have it, it's 25 CF 2217.
Yes, Judge, Your Honor, we need to continue that case to next cycle. I'm going to be trying to schedule depositions next cycle. I'm glad the PTI case is staying with RCC, but we do need to take a deposition or 3 or 4, especially the alleged victim. So it is first time up. I would ask for a full cycle continuance.
Since we are bringing back one of the cases on Monday, do you want me to put both on the docket? Oh, sorry.
If I may interject, I think that it might be prudent, and the state has no objection, if we can just move both of them to
Okay.
April 15th. I'm anticipating that he'll probably resolve the PTI outstanding requirements before then, and I'll speak with Ms. Voss out and see how we can resolve it.
All right, so both cases will, well, is there any objection?
No, ma'am. I did speak with Mr. Harper, and it's prudent at this point to let that PTI ride until we decide the other case.
And no objection with respect to Mr. Medina's case.
Thank you.
All right, so both cases will be continued at the defense's request to April 15th, 9 o'clock, pretrial conference. And thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank
Judge,
you.
This is Mr. Calhoun again, who is number
Yes.
35 on the docket. If I may have just a moment to explain to him.
Sure.
So the proposed modification, he's in agreement, if I can just note that on.
Yes, if you could note that on there and make him, ask him to initial it, and then I'll have to ask him about it.
So I'm changing this from 10 months to 12 months.
We are recalling Mr. Terrence Calhoun, which is 23 CF 1708, in light of the restriction on transferring out of state. It has to be a minimum of 12 months probation.
Completion of all requirements. That means you can't get.
We are going to
You got any questions about this? I don't want you initial right there.
vacate and repronounce part of the sentence in accordance with the parties' agreement. So, Mr. Calhoun, you're still under oath from a few minutes ago. Do you understand the issue that there is a requirement for you to be able to transfer out of state, that it has to be a minimum of 12 months probation?
Yes, ma'am.
And after you left the courtroom, Officer Keene, who's a probation officer here in the courtroom, stood up and told the attorneys that. That's why we brought you back out. So do you still want to proceed with entering the plea today, and instead of it being 10 months probation, it would be 12 months probation?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, do you have any questions about that?
No, ma'am.
Is that, Does that extra 2 months change your mind in any way?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so I will accept the revised agreement and vacate the earlier 10-month probation sentence and change that to 12 months probation. All the other terms that I announced would remain the same.
And it would be 12 months with auto early termination upon completion of all requirements.
Okay, yes, 12 months with automatic early, thank you, early termination upon completion of all the requirements. And I see that those changes were made on the original plea agreement and that Mr. Calhoun, sir, did you initial those changes on here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so, all right, then you have 30 days to appeal the order of the court. If you can't afford a lawyer, I'll appoint one for you. Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Judge, this is Brandon Eubanks. He's number 40 on the docket, 25 CF 2254.
Yes. And he's present?
Yes, Your Honor, this is the first time up on this matter. Again, we recently had his pretrial detention. I'd asked for a full cycle continuance to get all the discovery and do any necessary depositions.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, so case 25 CF 2254 is continued at the defense's request to April 15th, pretrial conference, 9 o'clock. Thank you, Mr. Eubanks.
Yeah, it should be. Judge, the next case is Trayton Glass. He's before the court on 25 CF 506 and 25 CF 510. If I may have just one moment, there was a recent development.
Yes. All right.
Yes, ma'am. This is Trayton Glass. I spoke with the state this morning. There's been a changeover in prosecutors, and I believe that there might be an amended offer. I just need some time to address that with my client. I think that that's heading in a better, more, in a way that I think we can resolve this. So I'd bring him back on docket day if possible, Judge.
All
For
right.
plea to continue.
So, and who's got this one?
This will be Mr. Adina, Your Honor. It's a new case to her. It was previously assigned to Mr. Strauss. And that is correct. There is an amended offer. We would like to keep it separately or continue on docket day.
All right. That would be February 17th. That's next Tuesday at 9 o'clock for docket day, plea or continue for both cases. We'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you. Thank you.
Judge, this is Elijah Hendershot, number 45.
Okay, that's 25 CF 1607, and he's present.
Yes, Your Honor. If we can bring him back for docket day as well for a resolution, I'm hoping to leave this up for plea or continue. I'm fine with making this, if it doesn't get resolved on docket day, that this will be the last continuance of the next cycle. But I'd like one last shot to potentially resolve it.
All right. So, and who do I have?
This will be Mr. Adina's as well, Your Honor. We're fine with last continuance.
All right, so we'll set the case for February 17th docket day, and it'll be plea or continue. If it turns out to be continue, it'll be the last one. Okay?
Yeah, next Tuesday. Judge, this is Ashley Goodman, number 42 on the docket, 25 CF 1694 and 25 CF 1768. Let me have just one moment, Judge.
Sure. All right, this is Miss Ashley Goodman, 25 CF 1694 and 25 CF 1768.
Judge, I believe that this was announced set for last continuance, last cycle, so I'm going to leave this matter left set for plea or trial. But I've conveyed a counteroffer to the state. I actually sent it to the wrong prosecutor because they've been shuffling, but I'll get that addressed with the correct prosecutor, and I'm hopeful that we can get this resolved on docket day. But we're going to leave this set.
Plea or trial?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So February 17th at 9 o'clock. Which case would the state be proceeding on first?
Could we let you know on Tuesday next
Yeah,
week?
of course, absolutely. And I cannot, I mean, I was looking at these things late last night. I must have missed it, but I couldn't find the information in 25 CF 1768, just saying. Okay, yeah, just, if you could just let me know where I can find it. I just wasn't able to locate it, but it was late, so, thank you. So I'll see you on Tuesday, ma'am. Thank you.
Your Honor, can I call Erica Gray? She's out of custody.
Yes.
She's present and approaching.
Yes, this is Erica Gray, 25 CF 1850, and she is present.
Your Honor, I had actually set depositions, but apparently they were set with the wrong prosecutor, and they notified, one of the assistants notified me this morning that, and so we canceled it. But I'd asked to continue this a full cycle. I'll get the depositions reset with the correct state attorney.
Okay.
And I'd ask for a full cycle continuance.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor, this will be Mr. Medina's case.
Okay. Yes, ma'am, some of the attorneys have changed and redistributed some cases, so that's what's going on. So I'll grant the continuance to April 13th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms.
This-
Gray.
This is Shakira Johnson, number 46. On
Okay.
the docket, 25 CF 2395. This is the first time up. However, I think that there are some, if we can bring her back on docket day, I'm hopeful we can resolve this. I think the state just needs to verify that she's got the amount of time in that I think she does. So I'd like to bring her back on Tuesday, and we can possibly resolve it.
Okay.
That's correct, Your Honor, no objection.
Okay, so that'll be February 17th. And plea or continue?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, plea or continue, 9 o'clock. I'll see you then, ma'am. Thank you.
Judge, this is Michael Green, number 44 on the docket.
Okay.
24 CF 2534.
Yes.
Michael Green. Judge, this is actually an older case, but this is new to me. I was recently assigned this case.
Yes.
And I spoke to Ms. Bostow about it briefly, but we're still in the process of receiving discovery. I think we've requested the CPT records and whatnot. I've asked for a full cycle continuance.
Yes, and thank you. How are you doing, Mr. Green?
Okay.
Okay, good. Are you staying on your medication?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great. Thank you. So the case will be, and Mr. Harper, I saw you were just appointed like 2 weeks ago. Continued to April 15th, 9 o'clock, pretrial conference. And we do need to move quickly on this one so that there's not a decompensation. So, all right. Thank you, sir.
Schaffner refused.
He refused transport. Is that Mr. Schaffner? Okay, well,
You know, I think if I can address, before I hit Mr. Schaffner, hit his case, if I can address Michael Johnson Carter, number 47 and 48.
okay, so let me just get to that. All right, so Mr. Michael Johnson Carter has 3 cases at least. It's 25 CF 1679, 25 CF 1429, and 25 CF 2024. I have it down that he refused transport, is that correct?
Yes, I did speak with him. We got deposition scheduled for March the 20th, so I'd be asking for a full cycle continuance.
Okay. Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay. So all three of Mr. Johnson Carter's cases will be continued to April 15th, 9 o'clock, pretrial conference. All right. And then
on attorney to Mr. Schaffner, if I may announce his cases.
Yes.
21 CF 2362, 21 CF 2364, 21 CF 2399, 21 CF 3297, 21 CF 3299, 22 CF 340, 23 CF 1155, 23 CF 1156, 23 CF 1205, 24 CF 2048, and 24 CF 2049. Your Honor, this had been announced, set for last continuance last cycle. There is a hearing set for February the 19th for Feretta hearing, but I believe we might need to approach and discuss briefly about something.
okay. So is he up on this floor or is he down below?
He's down.
Okay, and he will not, he's, okay. Understood. Thank you. All right, come on up.
We're open Saturday 10 to 4, Sunday 10 to 3, and it's both our Crestview, Fort Walton Beach, and Eglin Air Force Base locations. So you have things to do, go and do it. Just know the UPS store is going to be here. Again, Sundays 10 until 3 p.m.
Hi, I'm Wanda Roberts. For the last 20 years, I've been helping the residents of Northwest Florida buy and sell their properties. My office is just 1 block south of the courthouse in historic downtown Crestview. Give us a call at 850-398-5389.
Hi, I'm Michael Gilbert, defense attorney with Warrior Law. I represent those accused in Santa Rosa, Okaloosa, and Walton County. If you or anyone you know has been accused of a crime, give us a call. We can help.
All right, so in all of Mr. Schaffner's cases, which were announced by Mr. Harper, we are already scheduled in his cases for a hearing on February 19th, that's next Thursday at 2:30, on his request for self-representation. So we have a Ferretta hearing already on the books. I really can't do anything in the case until I address that issue. So what we'll do is have that hearing. At the conclusion of that hearing, whichever way it goes, then we will figure out where all of his cases are going and when they may be tried or resolved. So, and he's refused to come into the courtroom. He's in the building, but refused to come into the courtroom today. So we will leave all of Mr. Schaffner's cases set as scheduled for February 19th at 2:30, and then set the next court date on that day.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Thank you. I believe that's all I have.
Actually, I have one where I just appointed you perhaps today. This is, I don't know if the gentleman is here yet. Jabari Fountain. And I'm trying to find him on the, I don't know if he's on the list or not, but for transport, let me get. He is on the PD's docket, but there was a motion to withdraw, which I signed the order last night, but it probably didn't get e-filed till today, and I've got his case numbers. 25 CF 2490. And I'm just finding him on my other docket.
He's number 73.
Yes, number 73, Miss Basso has the case. He also has a VOP, which is 2013 CF 1050. I believe he should be somewhere on the transport list. But okay.
They're talking about trying to get him out if he is here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Mr. Fountain set for arraignment on the VOP on the 18th. He also has the 26 CF 28, which is the bat detainee, which is really what caused the conflict with our office.
26 CF
28. That is still, as far as we're in the rescue, I have no idea if the state place to have that transfer down or not, but that was the basis of the conflict.
Okay, so I think the order I signed was just on the two that, I don't think it included the 26 CF 28. It only included 25 CF 2490 and 2013 CF 1050.
Those were the only ones that I would have been appointed to, Your Honor. We are trying to get them to do that as well in that 26 CF 28 case.
Okay, so Mr. Harper,
We're getting him up.
oh.
You want to take it to the max first?
Yes, if you want, he's being brought up so that we can bring him in, you can meet him, I can tell him what's going on, so. All right, so we have Mr. Gates, what case are we calling?
Your Honor, this is going to be Mr. John Galvo Saab before the court in 25 CF
Yes.
1301.
Okay, let me just get to,
He might
there are
be
a couple of
under-
cases.
Yes, Your Honor, he might be under Mr. Geisel as well. Given where we're at in the representation, I don't think that Mr. Galvo would have an objection to me being appointed to that case where Mr. Geisel is at. If the court wants to go ahead and do that, then we'll follow the appropriate notice of appearance in that as well.
Yes, so let me announce the cases. I have Mr. John Galveo Saab, did I say that right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, great, thank you. You're here in 2020 CF 2548. That's the one that Mr. Geisel is attorney of record. And then the one that you have with Mr. Gates is 25 CF 1301. And I know when we were in court, I believe it was on December 10th, on that date, I had asked you about, do you consent to Mr. Geisel withdrawing? And I think you said yes. Would that be?
Yes, that's
or
correct.
with the court relieving him of representation, are you amenable to that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, would you like me to appoint Mr. Gates on that case?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because Mr. Geisel, I have done my best to make sure he's been notified of the court dates and he's not here.
Yes, Your Honor, even if the court didn't relieve him, I will tell the court, based upon review of the reports, and I've shown Mr. Galvo as well, he is actually listed in one of the reports as representing one of the witnesses, so there would potentially be a conflict anyway with his representation. This just makes that a lot cleaner for us moving forward.
So since there's not a motion to withdraw, I will be just relieving Mr. Geisel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I am relieving Mr. Geisel, Attorney Geisel, of representation in 2020 CF 2548.
Yes, Your Honor.
I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender in that very same case. Now Mr. Gates can officially represent you on both of your cases.
Thank you,
Okay?
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
And,
So,
Your Honor, Mr. Galvo's been reviewing all the video in the cases. My investigator's been out the last 2 days with him. I think she was going to go today, but he had court today. At this time, if we can ask the court to continue his cases to the April 15th pretrial, my hope is to have depositions on the books before that court date.
all right. Any objection from the state?
No, Your Honor, I've spoken with Ms. Glissett, who's handling the 1301 case, and no objection, and I have no objection on 2548.
All right. Then both cases, 25 CF 1301 and 2020 CF 2548, will be continued to April 15th at 9 o'clock for pretrial conference. And do I need to do any type of written order to clear up the attorney of record situation? Or?
I already have it updated, so that would be it too.
Unless you think we need a written order, Mr. Gates?
No, Your Honor, I don't think that would be required. We'll simply file the notice based upon the clerks having appointed us to that case.
Thank you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. I'll see you in April.
Thank you.
That way, Jabari.
All right. And this would be Mr. Jabari Fountain, 25 CF 2490, and 2013 CF 1050. Now that VOP is set for arraignment next week. So let me just look to the case on my docket, and we might be able to take care of that today to avoid Mr. Fountain having to be brought back again next week.
And Madam Clerk, what was the BOP case number?
I have it as 2013 CF 1050, 1050. It is set for arraignment on February 18th.
2013?
2013, yes. There was a split sentence.
Okay.
So I think probation started relatively recently in that case.
Yes, Your Honor. If I have been appointed in the 13 CF 1050 case, I would like to enter a denial of his violation of probation at this time. And with respect to his new law, 25 CF 2490, I would ask for a full cycle continuance so I can receive discovery in this matter, and I would ask that this travel along with the VOP.
All right, any objection?
No objection, ma'am.
Okay, so
Do you understand what I did?
we will set both of the cases. That's 2013 CF 1050. Now that a denial has been entered, we can take him off the February 18th docket. And 25 CF 2490. Both of those cases will be set for April 15th at 9 o'clock, continued at the defense's request. And Mr. Harper, you know, I know you heard Mr. Gates say another one might be coming.
Yes, Your Honor. And so I understand that there's also another case in Crestview.
That's the one.
And so then the Crestview case will probably be transferred down here. And then I will be appointed to that as well, I'm assuming, and I'll attempt to get it moved to the same court date. So all your stuff is on the same day. Okay?
Okay. All right, so thank you. And that takes
Thank you,
care of-
Judge. I think
Thank you, Mr.
that's all I
Harper.
have.
Okay, let me make sure that we got all of Mr. Harper's cases. Thank you, Mr. Harper, very much. So it is now 12:13. Do we have an interpreter, or how do y'all want to proceed? Break for lunch now? Or were there any other maximum? No. Okay. All right, so we will take our lunch break now, and we will come back. Attorneys, tell me when.
Yes, Your Honor, I know that Madam Interpreter mentioned that she's got a hearing at 1:30 with Judge Ketchel, so she would not be back right at 1:30. And I know myself and Mr. Medina need some time to speak with our inmates, so I don't know if we'll come back.